after that 19-point fourth quarter in Game 4, just 3 in the fourth quarter in Game 5, and goes 4 for 22.
0 for 9
on the night.
Oof.
Meantime, Harden 26 with 26 shots. Capella 16 and 10. Gordon had 15. So did CP3. And so for the second straight year, Utah gets knocked out by Houston. Last year it was in the Western Conference semis. This time in the first round, both by 4-1 counts. Here's the post-game yakety yak.
We've been playing some very, very good defense. Like I said, when we knock down shots, it makes it tougher for the opposing team. So tonight, we barely got 100, but we held them under 100, and that's the goal.
We were in the locker room, it was like they only got 42 points, so our defense had been doing well. And then down the stretch, Tuck with the steals, James with the big steal on Gobert. It's sort of how it's been for us all year long.
When the shots were going in Game 3 and 4, that I'm not going to stop attacking. Obviously, in a closeout game, you don't want to shoot 4-22 with 5 turnovers, but that happened. I can tell you that I'm upset and what all, but, I'm going to be better.
Assuming it is the Warriors next round, how do you feel about your chances?
We should wait, shouldn't we? Is that a little
early?
Isn't it?
No, because that's the question everybody's wondering.
Well, I know. But it's early. We'll see what happens, and if they come out of it, we said all year, just run it back. Well, okay. Okay. I guess we're going to run it back.
I want to face them. And,
oh, man, you're going to be all over Bleacher Report, man.
No, man.
It's cool, though. It's what it is.
No, I'm going to get ready for that. We've been working on it last year. We've been working on it all year long. So, I think that if you want to be a champion, you got to be the champion. So, at some point, you got to do it, right?
Yep, make sure y'all put that, too.
See, everybody thought the Golden State was...
Yeah, but Mike D'Antoni, veteran move, saying, hey, a little early to talk about that.
Listen.
You're not taking that bait to talk about Golden State. And then what happens with the Warriors? They lose tonight to the Clippers. So here's James Harden's night, starting with 2 on 1 of 6 and 0 of 5 from deep, and then finishing with 24 more. So a 26-point night on 10 of 26. And the Houston Rockets are into the Western Conference semifinals, and now they can sit here and say, okay, we will get our little rest here. We don't know who we're going to play yet, and if it is Golden State, they got to play another game.
Maybe 2.
Or early advantage Houston for whoever they play in the next round.
Yeah, they get to sit around and wait. Again, everybody thought Golden State was going to beat the Clippers. The whole country did, but, the switch didn't work for Golden State, so now they just have to sit around and wait. Everyone wants to see Clippers versus Golden State. Big Man said he wants the matchup. We all want that matchup, but...
let me say something when Shaq finish.
Go ahead, he's done.
I don't think you say it's an advantage. It's not that an advantage. It would be an advantage if they had the home court. They start in Golden State. Playing 1 more game, 2 more games at this stage, and these guys know, listen, man, it's the playoffs.
But is there not some validity, Chuck, to this? If you've got to play another game or you've got to play another 2 games, there is the possibility, you play in that extra game? Here's a hammy.
Yeah, no question.
Here's
no question is that. But if those teams are healthy, it's no advantage. It's still advantage. Houston has to win at Golden State.
I would agree with Chuck on that. I think there's no advantage. 6 games, 5 games, Golden State, they have enough depth, they have enough firepower.
And I say it would be different, Ernie, if they had the home court. When the series start, they're going to start at Golden State. So,
but my point was, look, you got to play another game that you didn't think you were going to play, True. And if you get a key injury that changes everything.
Injury changes the whole dynamic.
But if you look at both teams, and 2 of the best shooting teams, a lot of people will expect Houston to get cold first before Golden State.
Yeah, but the difference in the teams is, Ernest showed those stats. There's going to be tremendous pressure on James Harden. If you see with the Warriors, there's not one guy on the Warriors have to play great. James Harden has to play great if the Rockets are going to beat the Warriors. That to me is the biggest difference. With that,
I think it's disrespectful to show this right now.
I was going to ask, do we have the Clipper matchup?
Unless you don't have the Clipper, okay.
Let's look at that too.
These guys are 3-2 now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just different. And
Clippers took 2 out of 3 from the Rockets.
We got both, Kenny. Calm down.
Okay, I'm just saying, man. But it's like he's overlooking the guy.
No, but you always got both.
We did it the other night, so just calm down, Slappy.
Slappy.
I do have a question for you. Is that what I think it is on your tie?
What is it? Food stains? What's on my tie?
It's just a little.
No, I know. You know. Can I tell a story?
When you threw red,
you got to now.
But we're in the back.
Yeah.
And the game is on. But there was this young group singing on the late night show. And then Ariana Grande walks out because that was their their dream to see him. So I'm watching the game and it's getting intense. And I look over and I saw him tearing up and almost crying. So I thought he was on the phone and getting bad news. And I looked and he was crying because the kids met Ariana Grande. So those are tear stains on your thing because Ariana Grande.
I did. I got emotional. I was watching James Corden, and these 3 little kids, they won a talent show.
And he started, Ernie, literally tears.
I was just excited. I was excited for the little kids.
Oh my God!
And like when I was,
those are good moments.
Come on, man. I don't have no problem being emotional.
You're a grown man.
I got emotional.
Crying because some kids met Ariana.
They were so excited, man.
Oh, man, you were too.
Chuck, I'm not hating on that.
Thank you, Ernie. Just because you are evil. You
got a big Valentine in there,
Just because y'all got the heart of a flea.
Man up.
Man up. Thank you.
Man up.
Oh, it might have been that from the other night.
It ain't got nothing to do with me crying about them kids being Ariana Grande. Y'all can put that nugget thing away now.
Oh,
I was emotional. I was happy for those kids.
I would bring Ariana Grande on here so you.
First of all, I was happy for those kids.
All right.
They were so excited.
That's a good fuzzy story.
That made you cry because they were.
It made me emotional because they were so excited.
Crying.
I was teary-eyed.
Oh, you were crying.
Okay, end of the season for the Utah Jazz.
Oof.
And third straight playoff appearance and knocked out in the first round for the first time since 2012.
Not bad.
And as you pointed out earlier, Rubio unrestricted, as is Thabo Cephalosha. And they're kind of
They need
50 and 32 season for.
They need another
Jazz.
guy. They need another guy
Off the dribble.
off the dribble. They do.
Off the dribble.
We're coming back with more on Inside the NBA, presented by Kia in just a second.